It always makes me think about my life, my personal life, the way it is right now, because things always were not quite as rosy in my life.
Keith Whitley was a rising star in country music, making his debut with his first single in 1984. In just 5 short years, he left an indelible mark on the genre, scoring a remarkable 19 hit singles. However, tragedy struck in 1989 when Whitley's promising career was cut short by his untimely death.
Keith had problems, like everybody has problems. I don't want to say any more than that. I'm sure he was hurting, though.
Keith Whitley's battle with alcoholism was widely known among his peers in the country music scene, despite efforts by his wife, Lori Morgan, to support him in overcoming his addiction. Tragedy struck on May 9, 1989. Whitley's death shocked the country music world when it was revealed that alcohol poisoning had claimed his life.
Dr. Harlan says Whitley died from an overdose of ethyl alcohol. He says the alcohol level in Whitley's blood was 0.47.
The 33-year-old singer was found dead at home, fully clothed and face down, after reportedly spending the weekend partying. His untimely death served as a poignant reminder of the devastating consequences of addiction.
He just stopped by to see me.
He found him here.
And he found him in the bedroom.
Bell says Whitley had been dead only about an hour when his body was discovered fully clothed lying in his bed. He had spoken to his mother by phone only a few hours earlier and indicated there was nothing wrong.
Man, I hate to lose him. He's a real good guy. I know all of his friends and songwriters are going to miss him. I worked with him a couple of weeks ago, and we were making plans to do his Memorial Day show in his hometown. I tell you, I'm so sorry.
Before his tragic passing, Keith Whitley carved out a notable presence in country music with hits like Don't Close Your Eyes and When You Say Nothing at All. His ascent began with Miami, My Amy in 1986, marking his first song to crack the top 20 charts.
On May 9, 1989, before he left Lori at the airport, he handed her a letter he'd written by hand. It wasn't unusual for him to do something like that, but this time felt different. As Lori read the letter again on her way home, she felt like he was saying goodbye in a way. The words he wrote seemed to carry more weight than usual. Looking back, she couldn't help but think he was trying to tell her something important. The letter was simple, but it felt like he was expressing his love for her in a way he hadn't before. It was sad to read, but also beautiful in its own way. It made Lori realize how much she meant to him, and it touched her heart deeply. Would you like to know what I wish for you? If I could have any wish I wanted, this is my wish, that in your life, which is so precious to me, may worries, troubles, and problems never linger. May they only make you that much stronger and able and wise. May you rise each day with sunlight in your heart, success in your path, answers to your prayers, and that smile that I always love to see in your eyes. I love you.
Keith Whitley's musical influence persisted long after his passing. His final album, I Wonder Do You Think of Me, released shortly after his death, boasted 2 number-1 hits. Even in tribute, his impact endured. A 1994 album featuring stars like Alan Jackson and Tracy Lawrence honored Whitley, with Alison Krauss scoring her first chart hit with When You Say Nothing at All. Lori Morgan also played a role, reviving Whitley's album Wherever You Are Tonight in 1995. In a fitting tribute to his legacy, the Country Music Hall of Fame posthumously inducted Whitley in October 2022. That's all for today's video, folks. Share your thoughts about Keith Whitley, and don't forget to mention your favorite song by him in the comments below. Subscribing to the channel would be a huge help in growing it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.